Hi everybody, welcome to this week's Paddler's Journal, our Paddle Monster newsletter. In this issue, we're sharing an article on your cool down after your on-water workout. Cool down is really important, and it's one of the things that a lot of people don't think about when they finish their workout. They just kind of float back to the shore, or they often paddle with poor technique because they're tired, and these are things that you don't want to do. There's a lot of benefits to properly cooling down after your workout because it prepares your muscles for the next training session much more rapidly, both in terms of speeding the delivery of nutrients to muscles that maybe have been damaged a little bit in a difficult training session, and also to facilitate the removal of lactate that you can accumulate when you're doing high intensity work. And as well, how you do your cool down can have a great impact on your technique. If you paddle really well during your cool down, you can actually improve your technique and consolidate really sound movement patterns. And if you paddle poorly, then you're actually, really countering all the hard work you did on paddling well during the workout and are actually, creating bad habits. So cool down is really actually important for technique as well. And lastly, it's the perfect time to stretch while your muscles are still warm, and to both maintain the flexibility that you already have and even to improve it. For those that are training with us at Paddle Monster, this week we see a return to a higher workload after a recovery week, and the training program at the moment, it has really intensified, and there's 3 very challenging workouts each week, very high intensity workouts. One is neuromuscular speed, so we're working at our ability to sprint, develop our top end speed. That's important obviously if you're doing sprint races, but it's even important for people that are doing distance races because it gives you more speed to play with in your distance race. We've got another workout that is more like threshold. They're basically 2-kilometer distance repeats, and those are really useful for people that are doing technical racing, especially if they choose to include turns in those workouts, but also for athletes that are distance racers, because the first 2K or so, the first like 10-12 minutes of your race are hugely important. If you don't get with the group of your peers off the start of a race, then you're likely to never see them again during the race, because how do you catch up to someone that's the same speed as you? So that's a really important workout. And then the last high intensity workout is geared towards VO2 max. So it's like aerobic power, very high intensity work that's actually got a big anaerobic component, but it helps to improve your high level aerobic capacity. And then a recommended reading for those people that are training with us is the first in 2 parts that we're going to have over the next couple of weeks, looking at overtraining and how to avoid it. And this week we talk about the role of the central nervous system for training athletes, and how it can be overstressed and fatigued, and how to avoid that. So it's something that if you're training with us, you'll really want to give a read, especially as the program that you're doing is intensifying and the work is getting harder. So that's what we've got for you this week. As usual, we enjoy bringing you great content, and we always look forward to your suggestions. So if you can think of something that you'd like to learn about that we haven't shared with you to date, please get in touch with us and give us your suggestion, because there's lots and lots and lots of things that to discuss when it comes to paddling and training for paddling and racing. All right, have a great week on the water. Happy paddling.